nice to see you guys here on my channel. If you are new, a super happy welcome to you. My name is Audrey. This is my second YouTube channel where we talk about everything under the sun, anything you guys want to talk about except crime, including murder. I have a channel just for that elsewhere. I'll put that information at the end of this video. It's also down in the description box, I believe, for my crime channel down there. I am a recent published author. I have a book for sale. It's a children's book, but it's one of those children's books that's actually kind of for adults. Have you guys been seeing these? I've been seeing these on Instagram. It's like totally cartoon, cute kid drawing, you know, like a children's book drawings, but it's for adults. And unintentionally, I guess that's kind of how my book turned out. It's definitely for adults because I based it on somebody that I know, an adult, is the main character there in the story. And some of you may know I'm working on a memoir right now, and I kind of want to read another few paragraphs to you. It just makes me feel good, makes me feel productive for some reason if I just share a little bit with you during this process. And then hopefully when the book is out, it'll be on Amazon. You guys can purchase it if you are so interested. So I appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,000 subs on this channel. It doesn't need to be super big. Small is fine. Don't expect a lot out of me, honestly. I can't do much for you right now. But that will change because my son just got into a day program. So he should be starting that. I'm hoping a week from today, the day that this video is showing. Hopefully. I have a lot of paperwork for the doctor to sign. I actually have 2 doctor appointments for him at the same day, same time. How am I going to do that? Well, one's a phone call, one's an in-person meeting with the doctor. She's the one that needs to sign all this paperwork for his schooling adult day program. So I keep telling him he's going to be starting school. We've driven by it a couple times, and I pointed it out to him, and he should be taking the bus. So I still have to get that information from the school. And I found out I will be providing his meals, which I actually prefer because the way I make his food, it contains a lot of water, a lot of veg broth or beef broth or bone broth. So it's got plenty of liquids in there. The guy can't stop peeing. He's a good peer. He's not by any means dehydrated, even though he's not taking drink from a cup. He's really afraid to drink from a cup because of his choking problem. And it's to the point where his last school they're like, oh, we don't know what to do. He's not drinking. If we put the thicket in, there's a powdery stuff called thicket, and you can put that in a liquid, and it makes the liquid kind of gelatinous. But there's a taste to it. He does not like the taste of the thicket. So that wasn't working. I'm watching him right now on the monitor. He's taking a nap. And Chase is kind of resting. He's not feeling super good. He just took a COVID test. I told him, he's tried everything except sleep and rest. So he's out there having a rest in his big papa chair, his daddy chair out in the living room, watching some TV and stuff with his feet up. So sometimes, and he's not good about resting, sometimes you just need to sleep. You gotta sleep. Sorry. I know it sucks because there's so much to do all the time, and we have lists of things to do and always things going on. So he's resting. Ben's home. All 4 of the cats are home. I have so much testosterone around me. So I have 4 boy cats. 2 of them are 8 years old. 2 of them are 10 months old. So the younger ones, there's the 2 of them. Pepper with the pointy ears. The other cat has these like bent over ears. There's something wrong with him. Anyway, Pepper the cat, he's been spraying. Well, we thought it was spray. It's actually pee. He has been peeing everywhere. We've had to throw so many. I'm not dealing with pee. If he peed on a chair that has a cushion built into it, throw it out. I'm not going to deal with it. You can unscrew it and take off the whole mechanism that holds the pad and the seating portion, but I don't want the chair. Honestly, just get rid of it. Not going to deal with it. He peed on some of my pillows I got in London, the pillow covers. So I did wash those. I think they're okay, but he's peed under Ben's bed, inside Ben's little suitcase that he's had since he was like 4 or 5. He peed inside of that, threw it out. He peed on Ben's bed skirt, throw it out. Like, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm really frustrated. I've always been a cat person, and I've never had a cat doing this before. And so we've had to research, like, what in the hell is it? So he seems very stressed. He goes from window to window in the front of the house, crying. So he was abandoned or whatever. I don't think he even had a home ever. But there's a spirit trying to come in. I'm a psychic, in case you're wondering. Sometimes I get off balance because there's a spirit trying to come in and talk to me. Anyway, so Pepper's been really upset and emotional. So I've tried to be extra cuddly with him and spend time with him. And he has enjoyed that. Like, when I go to bed now, it's not Marshmallow all of a sudden anymore. It's Pepper. Pepper wants to be right here, right in my face, right here. And he stays with me for a while. So a few things we've done. One is we got an additional litter box. So we now have 3. But apparently with 4 cats, you should have 5 or 6 of them. So we've taken note of that. Second of all, we have little doggy downers, or kitty downers, I guess, for Pepper. So he takes a couple of these herbal vitamin cocktail little treats to help him calm down. I think there's some melatonin in it. So he gets 2 of those a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Those definitely seem to be helping, because he was also exhibiting some kind of aggressive behavior with his brother, with his baby brother, not the big boys, not the big cats. We also got this thing, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put the picture of it here. I got it on Amazon. I saw it on Instagram, but I honestly, if I can find a purchase on Amazon, it's just so much easier for me, and I don't have to worry about it actually showing up to my home, or if there's a problem with it, it's easy to return. So I do try and order from Amazon. So that has pheromones in it, and I put that near the front door for him, because that's where he's mostly crying, is at the front door, where there's a window on the side of the door, and he's going over there and desperately trying to get through the blinds and out front. And I don't know, it's very possible some of his siblings could be coming to the house, because they had come to the house, but we couldn't catch them all. We only caught 2 of them, so there were more. I think there were 5. There were 5 of these little guys. If we caught any more than 2, I don't think we would have been able to keep them all. It's too many to have in this small house. And we don't have a catio here. At my other house, I had a catio built, so it was indoor, outdoor kind of thing set up. And we switched from regular yucky kitty litter to pine. I think it's pine chips. I am telling you, that has made the biggest difference in the house. You don't smell cat when you walk in, because that was one thing. I'm like, I don't know how much longer I can take the litter boxes being in the house. It's awful. I hate it. you know, because we don't let them in the garage because they could accidentally get out if we open the door or whatever. We have to be really careful. We live in an area where there's an overwhelming amount of stray cats, loose dogs, and stray dogs. And a lot of them are big dogs, like German Shepherds or Pit Bulls or Dobermans and stuff like that. And so if they did get out, there's no guarantee the babies would come back. The two older cats, I don't think they're interested in leaving. I think they know. They know where their home is. And that's with me and everybody here. So it's been how many days? I want to say it's been 5 days since we've seen any pee, any new pee. That was another reason we got rid of, in the living room, we had all of those sofas. There's like 6 chairs that clumped, they snapped together to make a sofa, like an L-shaped sofa. And Pepper peed like in one of them. Yeah, just get it out. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm too old to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this. I don't have energy to deal with this kind of stuff. So that's one reason why we got rid of everything. Well, hi. Right on cue. Are you ready for some lunch? He's had a little lunch, but he was a little upset because he really wants oatmeal. You want your oatmeal now? We can do oatmeal now. All right, you guys, I'll be back. Okay, magic. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, as far as let me fix that color. Okay, so as far as the cats go, everything's been going fine. There hasn't been any more pee-pee accidents anywhere, but we're definitely keeping a close eye on Pepper. The cats all seem to like that pine litter more so than the other litter, and I'm telling you, it doesn't smell at all. We have 3 of them in the house, 2 that have no lids on top of the cat boxes, so you can't smell it at all, as far as I can tell. And Chase has a very picky nose, and he can find the pee like nobody else can. I mean, it was gross. Anyway, glad that's dealt with for the time being. Okay, so I want to read my book to you a little bit. I think I want to read a little bit of chapter 3, which is called Living Among Demons. Yeah. That's really how I feel. These are my memoirs. No one can argue my feelings. These are my feelings. Sorry. They hold up in a courtroom. You can't argue with me. Not to mention, I'm not using anybody's real names except for me, Chase, and the kids. That's it. No, everyone else, my sister, everyone else has, I'm giving them different names, so you won't know who. So they should breathe easily knowing that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This is chapter 3, Living Among Demons. My relationship with my brother has always been more of a distant truce than a bond. I've mostly just put up with him, as he often seemed to have a knack for making my life difficult. There were times when he would even go so far as to tell our mother that he wished me harm, which certainly didn't help our sibling dynamic. Whenever our parents left my brother and me to fend for ourselves, it turned into a wild game, a game of cat and mouse. He would come charging after me, and I would make a mad dash for the bathroom. I'd slam the door shut and lock it, but he was a master lock picker. Thinking quickly, I would yank open the toothbrush drawer and wedge it against the door, creating a makeshift barricade. but he was relentless. He tried to spray me with bathroom air freshener under the door, hoping it would choke me out. In those moments of desperation, I would make my daring escape through the tiny window that led to the backyard. Once outside, I'd scramble up a tree, hide among the leaves like a ninja, or I'd leap over the fence and take refuge in the neighbor's front yard. After all, he wouldn't dare chase me down in broad daylight. You can imagine the amount of stress and anxiety that built up over the years. Even today, I can't stand to see even a photo of him. Eventually, my parents agreed to install a lock on my bedroom door. Seemingly oblivious to the fact that he was trying to harm me. To this day, I'm surprised they actually went through with it. My parents had this quirky rule about keeping our bedroom doors open wide at night. I thought if the monster was snoring, I'd be in the clear. But not with my brother around. He was a relentless little snitch. He'd trail behind me like a pesky shadow, nagging me until I would finally lose my cool. Then off he'd dash to Mom, whining that I wasn't being nice. We had a strict no-no list for words like shut up, stupid, dummy, and idiot. Using any of those words would land you a whack from my dad's hefty Retros 1970s belt. And let me tell you, the wait for my dad to come home and deliver the punishment was far worse than the spanking itself. I'll stop there. This is right where this chapter really gets going. And man, oh man, I can picture that demon still. Yeah. You know, when I do videos for the other channel, I have to do research a lot of times. And today I was watching some video footage of someone who's been convicted of murdering two teenagers. And I sat here watching thinking, okay, if I wasn't a psychic and I wasn't made aware of this guy's guilt, I might believe he's innocent. And it was an 1.5-hour video, and I kept watching, and finally the demon in him came out. And my point is, you can be a normal, regular person like all of us, and then all of a sudden the demon comes out. Or it's because the demon's in your body now, and that's what we're all going to see. So we have the ability to basically shift our character, our personalities, everything. Our voice may sound different. We may even look different. So that's my brother, among other people in my life. So I'm going to continue working on this book. I'm really, really enjoying it. It feels like I'm taking layers and layers and layers of garbage off my back. And I've noticed physical changes in me since starting this and moving away from my family. And I'm being completely estranged. I'm just doing so much better. Had I not had these people for family and had a nice, healthy, loving, normal family, I probably wouldn't even need medication. I probably wouldn't have half of these disorders that I have. But this is what I agreed to, apparently. And we're going to talk about that in the book. Do we choose our parents? Do we choose our family? I have the right answer for you. It's very interesting. Okay, well, I guess that's it for today. Hope you guys have a good week ahead. And I think Easter's coming. I'm not really even, normally I'm in London for Easter. So I'm really sad. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know Easter came and I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here because I'm always in London for Easter, but not this year. So it is what it is. And I do look forward to the next trip when I go. All right, you guys, take care. Stay safe, be happy, make good choices, and I'll see you soon. All right, ciao.